I've had a little uptick in dreams, and I think I told you that maybe about 6 weeks ago I had an open eyed vision. It was at night, but I had an open eye. Did I tell this group that? Did I say that to this group? No? So I was at night. It was in the middle of the night, and I had a dream. And in the dream, I knew where I was. I was not in my own home, but I was in a house that I was familiar with, and I was walking down the hallway. It was pitch black because there was no lights on, and it was night. And I was going to open a door. I knew where the door was. I was feeling for it. And okay, there's the door. I open it up, and I'm going to move something out through the door to the outside. At that point, something touched me right here in the dream, touched me on the back side of my shoulder. And it kind of startled me, so in my dream, my hand went back like this just to check it out, like what's going on. Well, I didn't only do that in a dream, I did that in my natural body, my physical body. My hand went back, and when it went back, it woke me up. I thought, oh, okay, now I'm wide awake. And then the dream completely stopped, and I'm into an open vision. And I probably have only had just a very few of those in my life. And so in the vision, I'm looking at kind of a pile of rubble, kind of like I'm in a war zone, like you could see in the World War II or World War One pictures in Europe, where bombs would have crumbled buildings down into piles of rubble. But interestingly, all the rubble was kind of animated, just slowly moving, kind of like this. And it was like I was looking in through night vision goggles. So everything had that green tint to it, like night vision goggles have. And so I'm looking at that, and I don't feel fear at all. I don't feel. I feel very innocent or unemotional. It's just I'm an observer, and so I'm observing this, and I look at it, and it just comes to me. Maybe, excuse me. Oh no. First thing is, Lord, am I still in the dream? But now I have my eye mask on and I try not. I've tried to put that on because I don't like to wake up by the daylight in the morning at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So I open my eyes, and I know I'm wide awake. Open my eyes behind this mask. I know my eyes are open, but I can still see this vision picture still as vividly and clearly with my eyes open or closed. Either way, doesn't make any difference. Another thing was that there was a sound of clanging metal, or like there was still conflict of some sort going on around. I couldn't see that, but I could hear that, and it was like just metal connecting with metal. And so I just I had to consciously in my mind, like, where's that coming from? And is it coming from my room? And I listened, no. Is it coming from outside? No. It's coming from the vision. Okay, all right. Well, then I thought, Lord, are you taking me somewhere? And I said, Lord, if you're taking me somewhere, I'm willing to go. I wasn't grasping for it, nor was I resisting. I was just trying to be available. And I just sat there, or I rested there for probably another 15 seconds. And I said the same thing again, Lord, if you're taking me somewhere, I'm willing to go. And at that point, though, I don't know whether my mind got involved. It may have gotten involved and got me a little too mental because it seemed like it began fading away. And I thought, no, Lord, no. And so then I was reaching for it, like, Lord, can you keep this in motion? But whatever I did, it just seemed like it had no effect. It just kept eventually just dissipating. The noise went away, the sight, the visual went away, and I woke up I was awake, but I got up the next morning just very gripped with a sensed that I'd had a spiritual encounter, but interestingly, I'm not sure I had the sense of what its purpose was. And I think I've mentioned this to the school, and Sherry, I think you gave me an insight on that, was that maybe I wasn't about to be taken to a place, maybe I was in a place. So, you think, well, there's Ukraine and there's Gaza. Those are the two current conflicts in the world. Or it could have been somewhere else. But I suppose more than anything else, and then I'll open up to you guys to comment, but more than anything else, I felt like it was just the Lord's kind of, knock on the door. Like, Mark, we're going to take it up another notch. And just, it was also maybe another knock on the door to say, Mark, are you ready? What's going to be your response? Are you going to be fearful? Are you going to grasp? Are you willing? And I think I passed the test, except I don't know if my mind got a little too involved. But anyway, that's kind of the gist of it. Since that time that I had this open vision, about 6 weeks ago, Les, I think I was in your home about a month ago when I was woken up in my sleep, just wide awake, because I had heard Debbie's name kind of shouted out as if I was in my own home up in our bedroom, and as if somebody had walked in the front room and goes, "Debbie!" And so, and it was a friend. It wasn't anything to be fearful of, but man, it just startled me in terms of it was so profound, so poignant, so real that I was instantly awake. And then about a week or two later, I heard my name in almost the same capacity. Mark! It's like, oh man, you come right out of a sleep and you're looking around. And of course, both times I couldn't disregard the passage about Samuel. And Eli just says, "Speak, Lord, for your servant listens," or hears. And I don't know, I'm just taking those as signs for good. One other thing, Cheryl, along the line of the uptick in dreams, just not last night, but the night before, I had two pretty profound spiritual dreams that have implications in the real world. They're not just pizza dreams. I have a lot of pizza dreams, but I do appreciate it when I have deep dreams, they have substance to them. So anyway, I just take that as a sign for good. Anybody got any comments? How are dreams working for you? Is there any difference in frequency or depth of meaning in your dream world?